All right, so we have the official benchmark for the Z Fold 6. And with a Snapdragon 8 Gen 4 processor, it's the most powerful foldable phone on the market, which is really not surprising for being honest here. I'm so interested to see how the Google Pixel Fold 2 works when it comes to the Tensor G4 chip. And hopefully that works out pretty well when it comes to the heating issues with the Pixel Fold 1. We'll have to wait and see on that one. But as I always say, when it comes to these chips, the Gen 2, Gen 3, Gen 4, there is such a small minuscule difference between the Gen 3 and Gen 4 chip. Unless you are an absolute power user, and I mean crazy power user, you're gaming every second, you're video editing on your phone, you're doing crazy multitasking. Multitasking can be more RAM based. But unless you are really, going crazy editing videos, you're not going to see much of a difference. And even then, you might see like a 7 or 8 second difference, right? But, I mean, it is something. It is an increase. And if you're coming from like let's say, for example, a Z Fold 3 to a Z Fold 6, you will see somewhat of a difference. So, starting off right away, the single core is 2257, multi-core 6903. For some comparison's sake here, this is Z Fold 5. The Z Fold 5 has a 1940 single core and a 5119 multi-core. So, again, plus 300 single core and plus 1700 multi-core from the Z Fold 5. So a little bit of a difference there. Definitely nice to see. And then comparing it to the S24 Ultra, it's going to be a little bit more powerful in the single core. And again, a little bit more powerful in the multi-core. So it'll be interesting to see how the S25 Ultra, goes through. But again, keep in mind that won't come out until January of next year. And this is kind of what we're talking about this year, right? With the, again, with the Snapdragon 8 Gen 4 processor. So it's going to be interesting to see what those benchmarks look like. But for the Z Fold 6, it's not bad. But this also kind of makes me think / piques this, idea in my head. What would the Z Fold 6 Ultra look like? And what would the benchmarks of the Ultra variant be in the end here when it comes to those exact stats? Because if this is what the base model Z Fold 6 looks like, I'm going to guess the Ultra variant, I would guess that it would be even more powerful, but at the same time, I don't know how much more powerful you can make it. You're not going to use the Gen 5 processor, you're going to use the Snapdragon 8 Gen 4 processor. And this is the Gen 4 processors in the Z Fold 5, or Z Fold 6, excuse me. So I guess in the end, I mean, maybe they better optimize to be more powerful. I'm not sure. But, I mean, overall wise, it's still a very powerful phone for a foldable cell phone. So it'll be interesting to see how the G4 chip works on the Google Pixel Fold 2. But hopefully that ends up being the most powerful cell phone. So we can just keep pushing this down the road and see how powerful these phones can get. But I'll see you guys in the next one.